This guy had just slipped his phone into his pocket, but unknowingly, it fell to the ground. A girl standing nearby noticed the phone on the ground, quickly picked it up, and just then, it started ringing. Without thinking much, she answered the call. On the other end, a man said, "Hey bro, I'm standing here with your 1 lakh rupees. When are you coming?" She rushed over to the client without delay. The client looked at her and said, "Vishal told me a guy would come to collect the money, but you answered the phone." She again calmly replied, "Yes, he had to leave urgently, so he sent me. You can ask him if you want." Without verifying further, the client handed her the full 1 lakh rupees. Walking away with a smirk, she muttered, "Wow, a 1 lakh rupee lottery first thing in the morning." Meanwhile, the guy who had lost his phone reached his boss and said, "Sir, please inform your client not to give the money. My phone is missing." But the boss said, "What are you talking about? He already called me and said the money was delivered." The guy, shocked, replied, "No sir, someone picked up my phone. I didn't get anything." Now furious, the boss called the client and asked him to come over. When the client arrived and saw the boy, he said, "That's not the one who came to collect the money. You sent a girl." The boss, stunned and enraged, yelled at both the guy and the client, "Just get out of here!" Sometime later, the same cunning girl met with Vishal, her boyfriend. She excitedly said, "Vishal, let's go shopping today. We've got a whole lakh to spend." But Vishal, not in the mood, replied, "I'm not feeling it today. Let's go tomorrow." The girl, disappointed, said, "You know how hard I worked to get this money. I wanted to enjoy with you, treat you, do something nice." Still, Vishal walked away uninterested. She too left. But just then, the same client walked by and saw the girl with Vishal. Curious, he approached and said, "Vishal, so this was all a prank?" The client said, "You sent this same girl to collect money this morning." Vishal's face changed. "Oh, so she was the one who took the 1 lakh rupees?" The client nodded. "Yeah, she kept dropping your name. We were really scared for a moment. Just don't pull pranks like that again, all right?" Vishal stood there in shock. Later, he called his girlfriend back and asked, "Where did you get that 1 lakh rupees from?" She replied innocently, "I saved it. It's all from my personal savings for you." But Vishal then explained the full story, how she picked up the lost phone, pretended to be someone else, and tricked the client. The girl hung her head in shame. And in the end, Vishal walked away from his greedy girlfriend forever.